Hello and welcome back to another coffee tasting video. Before we get started, if you haven't yet or you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're alerted anytime I drop a new video, which is every Tuesday. For those of you that have been here, we are going to do a brand new coffee this week. We have brand new subscribers to Patreon, so I thank you for that. And speaking of Patreon, I finally got that list done. It's up, available to you guys. I would love your feedback on it from the Patreon people. Download it, take a look at it. It's not exactly where I want it, but it's a start. And with your feedback and stuff, we can turn it into a nice list and a comprehensive list. If you'd like it in a different format, I uploaded it as a PDF, so you can take a look at that. I actually built it in Excel. So it's there. Please take a look at that. Please provide me with feedback. I will do my best to make changes and things that make sense to make it more usable for you. So, hey, there's a perk for being a Patreon subscriber. This week also, you guys again, lots and lots of new subscribers, which is just awesome. And again, I have no one to thank but you guys. Without further ado, let's get to this week's coffee, which is the original line, and it's Freddo Intenso. So this is part of their new iced coffees for this year. It's part of the barista creations. Take a look at the pods again. Boy, these are all very, very, very similar. Yeah, they're labeled on the bottom. So there's your pod. Again, looks pretty much like last week's virtual line. Kind of a blue, light blue, wavy wave to it. Freddo Intenso on the bottom. Those are neat looking little pods and not much damage to them. Let's take a look at what they're doing here. They're recommending an espresso shot. So it is 1.35 ounces. The aromatic profile, they say toasted, cereal, and woody. They're giving them separately. So it's toasted, so we should expect something there. Cereal, and then woody. It sounds an awful lot like Ice Forte. That's kind of was the very first one. So this one sounds very similar to it. Let's see what we're to expect here. Refresh yourself with the bold, roasted taste of Barista Creations Freddo Intenso. South American Arabica beans meet Indonesian Arabica to offer an intense, exciting complement to the season. Dark roasted and ground specifically for a delicious experience over ice. So again, sounds absolutely wonderful. Let's go round one. Let's go brew a shot. Freddo Intenso, round one. I got our glass of ice. It just won't fit underneath there, so we're gonna add it into it afterwards. So let's get this shot going. Oh man, it smells absolutely delicious while it was brewing. I'm just gonna pour this over the ice. Melted enough of the ice, I think it's gonna taste pretty good. It's a small shot, so let's go give it a taste. All right, I'm just gonna stir it up just a little bit. All right, let's see what we got. Oh man, woo! Most of the Barista Creations are supposed to be level 6. This one's saying toasted, cereal, and woody. The woody and the toasted really, really come out. It's got a, there's like a little bit of like a, yeah, man, this one is so similar. Man, yeah, that's got Ice Forte and these two taste very, very similar. So I think you're gonna know which way I'm gonna fall. This one is pretty good. Insanely similar to Ice Forte, just in a much smaller amount. I wonder, yeah, that smoky flavor. There's like a little bit of a toasted, woody, yeah. It's all coming through. The cereal notes, I don't know, that one's always very difficult for me. And on this one, it's no different. I really, really don't taste cereal notes. It just has a very, man, that's really good though. That is really, really good. Yeah. They're meant to go also with milk. Most of the barista creations are made to pair really well with milk. So I think we'll do round 2. We're going to, boy, I'm kind of wondering. I think we're going to make it into pretty much a full glass. So we're going to go 6 ounces of milk, I believe, when we get over there. So let's go round 2. Let's go brew another shot. Ice Forte with milk. I'm going to get the espresso shot going. So that'll get going. I'm going to use 6 ounces of milk. We're going to add it right into the ice. Man, it smells really good while it brews. Okay, and then we'll see if we can't maybe float this in here really nicely. It looks pretty. Let's go give it a taste. Let's get this stirred up here real good. All right. Let's give it a taste. That one washed out a little bit more than I probably would like. It still has a very, very good flavor. I think 6 ounces of milk probably took it down a little too much. This one, yeah, that is so powerful. The 6 ounces might be just a little too much for it, but it's not bad. If you find that one to be a little too strong, like most of the barista creations they say are supposed to be around level 6. If this is Intenso, what does that put it at? 9, 10? I don't know, because that one is very, very strong as it is. So with the milk, it does bring it down, probably into that level 6 taste. For me, it's a little too light, but not bad. Yeah, the smoky notes are really, really light, but it's got a great creamy texture to it, which almost has the almost has more of the cereal taste. Yeah, almost has a little bit more of the cereal. The smoky notes and the woody notes have really taken a back seat. Little bit of the cereal notes now are coming through, so that's honestly pretty good the way it is. I'm kind of wondering if maybe the larger glass, ice, 6 ounces of milk, and a lungo pour in it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go round 3. Let's go brew another shot. All right, round 3, we're gonna try this one on lungo. I got the larger shot glass, so we're gonna get that going. Hopefully that holds it all. We have 6 ounces of milk again. Oh, we made just a slight bit of a mass here. Now I'm really gonna have a tough time pouring it in. So we're gonna have to just like drizzle this thing. There we go. Let's go give it a taste. All right, I'm gonna stir this one up a little bit. This is our little bit taller mug. So it's a little bit taller and it's got like less glass at the bottom. So it holds roughly 20. The others hold roughly 16. A lungo pour and 6 ounces of milk. Okay, I think, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that works. Yeah. Now we got that woody, smoky taste back. The creamy, I think that woody, smoky really, because it has like just a teeny bit of like this one has that woody, smoky. It's so dominant that even though it has a little bit of bitter that sits on the front of your tongue, you kind of lose it because of the woody and the smoky. This is back to that, but now has a wonderful creamy texture. So take the flavors and the taste of this, add it with a little bit of a creamy texture, and you have what this is. That's wonderful. Yeah, that is really, really good. I'm wondering if, let me try something with this one. Well, as you can see, the glass went down again, kind of like the other week. I tried little different flavors, and again, this one just works with milk. It's not a flavor-driven coffee. So, kind of like the Forte, where we tried some different flavors and they just didn't work. This was a very similar outcome. It's just good. Yeah. That's just good. That is just good. Yeah. So let's take a look at what they're doing here. Barista Creations, Freddo Intenso, 72 cents a pod. They're not upcharging, just basically a standard pod. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't have the virtual line or you kind of want to save yourself a little bit of money, this one's very, very, very similar to the Forte in almost every aspect. This taste and that taste are very, very similar. As just a straight iced coffee, it's good, just like the Forte. It's pretty strong. Very good though, but stronger. This one, especially since it's an espresso, it really hits hard if you just use it as an espresso. As an espresso with 6 ounces of milk, got a little bit lost. But as a lungo pour with 6 ounces of milk, it's right back. Everything you loved of this one is in this now with a creamy texture. So that little bit, just a hint of cereal notes come back out, but that creamy milk texture with that smoky, woody, toasted notes, yeah, that's good. Yeah, this was very, very good. 72 cents a pod, something to pick up, definitely. Well, that brings us to the end of another video. And as one astute viewer noticed, last video I said it's the start of a new month, so the contest for watching for something that changes in the background for the month of May, I actually meant for the month of June. So last week's video, this week's video, did something change? I don't know. Was it? Did you see it? I don't know. Was it in there? I'm not sure. Thank you once again for watching. If you would like to see anything reviewed, just drop it down in the comments. I'll do my best to get it out to you, providing it's with the virtual line or the original line of Nespresso. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're alerted anytime I drop a new video. And if you feel so compelled, as others have, and I thank each and every one of you, my new ones, and especially the old original ones, I thank you very much for being part of this channel and directly supporting it. It means a lot to me, and I thank you. If you would like to support this channel directly, join us over on Patreon. That's patreon.com/IPON70. And you can donate that way. It starts for as little as $1 a month. So if you feel so compelled, please do so. Until next week with another coffee video, Have a great rest of your day.